Welcome to Learn Yourself. Today we are going to learn and understand exercise 4.1 from chapter 4 Simple Equations. Exercise 4.1 question number 1. Complete the last column of the table. So in this they have given us one table in which equation is there, value for the variable is there, and we have to check that for this variable's value is this equation is satisfied or not. So our first equation is x plus 3 equals to 0. We have here one whole number. This is a variable. So variable's value they have given that we have to take here x equals to 3. So when we are placing this value, that is x equals to 3 in this equation, is this equation is satisfied or not? That also means that for x equals to 3, this equation is true or not, that we have to check. So what we have to do here is we have to place x equals to 3 in this equation. We have this equation that x equals to 3 equals to 0. This is going to be our LHS, whereas this is going to be our RHS. So when we are placing x equals to 3, our answer should be 0. So let us check what our LHS will give us. That when we are solving LHS, it will give us 3 plus 3 equals to 6. But our RHS is 0. So LHS is not equal to RHS. So here this equation is not satisfied for the value which they have given, that is x equals to 3. So the answer is no, equation is not satisfied for x equals to 3. So when we are taking x equals to 3, this equation will not hold true. So that is what we have to check for all this equation. Whatever values they have given here for the variable, that values we have to place into this equation, and we have to check that whether our LHS is equal to RHS or not. So here we are going to write answer no, that for x equals to 3, this equation doesn't hold true. Now second equation. Second equation is x plus 3 equals to 0. In this our RHS is going to be x plus 3, where we are taking variable value is x equals to 0. So when we will put x equals to 0 in this RHS, we will get 0 plus 3 equals to 3. So our RHS value is 3, but our LHS is going to be 0. So here RHS is not equals to LHS. So this equation doesn't hold true for the value x equals to 0. So here we are going to write no. Now next equation is x plus 3 equals to 0. So here our RHS is going to be x plus 3. Now x equals to, we have to take minus 3. So when we are putting x equals to minus 3 at the place of x, we will get 0. So our RHS value is 0. Here LHS is also 0. So for this equation, RHS is equals to LHS when we are taking x equals to minus 3. So for the variable's value minus 3 when we are taking, this equation will hold true. So it is going to be yes. Now next equation is x minus 7 equals to 1. So our RHS here is x minus 7, and x equals to, we have to take here 7. So 7 minus 7, we will get 0. So RHS is going to be 0 and our LHS is 1. So RHS is not equals to LHS when we are taking variables value x equals to 7. So this equation doesn't hold true for x equals to 7. Fifth equation is x minus 7 equals to 1, and our RHS here is x minus 7, and we have to put x equals to, and we have to take x equals to 8. So when we are taking x equals to 8, we will get 8 minus 7 equals to 1 for RHS. our LHS is also 1. So our equation will hold true and RHS is going to be equal to LHS. So yes, this equation will hold true when we are taking x equals to 8. So yes, this equation will hold true when we are taking x equals to 8. Now sixth equation. 5x equals to 25. So our RHS here is 5x and x equals to, we have to take 0. So 5 into 0 is going to be 0. So RHS is 0 but our LHS is 25. So this equation doesn't hold true when we are taking x equals to 0. So no, this equation will not hold true when we are taking x equals to 0. Now seventh equation is the same, that is 5x equals to 25, but here x equals to, we have to take 5. So when we are taking x equals to 5, we will get 5 into 5 equals to 25. So here LHS is going to be equal to RHS. So yes, this equation will hold true when we are taking x equals to 5. Now eighth question is the similar equation, that 5x equals to 25. Our RHS is going to be 5x. Into this x equals to, we are going to take minus 5. So when we are taking minus 5 and 5, so 5 is multiplying with minus 5. So we will get here minus 25 because one of the number is negative. So RHS is going to be minus 25. But our LHS is plus 25. So here RHS is not equal to LHS. So this equation doesn't hold true for x equals to minus 5. Now ninth equation, that m divided by 3 equals to 2. So our RHS here is going to be m divided by 3 and m equals to, we are going to take minus 6. So when we are taking m equals to minus 6, it is going to be minus 6 divided by 3. So we will get here 2 when we will divide this. 3 2s are 6, but this 6 is minus, so our 2 will be minus 2. But our LHS is plus 2. So RHS is not equal to LHS. So this equation doesn't hold true when we are taking m equals to minus 6. Now 10th equation is m by 3 and into this we are taking m equals to 0. So when we are taking m equals to 0, it is going to be 0 divided by 3. So it is 0. But our LHS here is 2. So again RHS is not equal to LHS. So this equation also doesn't true when we are taking m equals to 0. Now 11th is m by 3 equals to 2 and here we are taking m equals to 6. So we will get 2 here. So LHS and RHS both are equal to each other. So RHS is equals to LHS, and when we are taking m equals to 6, this equation holds true. So yes, for this value, that m equals to 6, this equation will hold true. So this is how you have to write in your notebook. This is little bit in elaborative ways, but this is the correct method to write RHS and LHS, and then we are comparing that LHS is not equals to RHS. So equation is satisfied or not, that we are showing here. Exercise 4.1, question number 2. Check whether the value given in the brackets is a solution to the given equation or not. So first numerical is n plus 5 equals to 19, where we have to place this value for n. So our equation is n plus 5 equals to 19. In this we have to place or substitute the value for n variable, and that is n equals to 1. So when we are substituting value, our RHS here is n plus 1. So let us substitute n equals to 1. So we will get 1 plus 5 equals to 6. So our RHS here is 6, but our LHS here is 19. So RHS is not equals to LHS. So whatever value they have given for this equation, that is n equals to 1, that is not the correct value for this equation. So this value is not giving us a solution for this equation. And this is how you have to write in your notebook that RHS here is n plus 1. When we are substituting value 1, we will get RHS equals to 1 plus 5 equals to 6, but our LHS is 19. So RHS is not equals to LHS. So value given in the brackets is not a solution to the given equation. Numerical B is 7n plus 5 equals to 19, where n equals to, we have to take minus 2. So our equation is 7n plus 5 equals to 19. Our RHS here is 7n plus 5, where n equals to, we have to take minus 2. So let us substitute the value for n, that is minus 2 plus 5. Here 7 into 2 will give us 14, but 2 is negative, so our 14 will be negative, plus 5. Now 14 plus 5, but 14 is negative, so this will be a subtraction, and for that we will get a 9 here, and it will get a bigger number sign, so it will be minus 9. So RHS value is minus 9, whereas our LHS is equals to 19. So RHS is not equals to LHS. So for this equation, when we are taking n minus 2, this equation doesn't hold true, and this is not the correct solution for this equation. This is how we are going to write in the notebook. Numerical C, 7n plus 5 equals to 19, and here we have to take n equals to 2. Our equation is 7n plus 5 equals to 19. In this, our RHS is going to be 7n plus 5, in which we are taking n equals to 2. So let us substitute this value in this RHS, that n equals to 2. So 7 into 2 plus 5 will give us 14 plus 5 equals to 19. So our RHS value is 19 and our LHS value is also 19. So here RHS will be equal to LHS. So whatever solution they have given here for the variable n is the correct solution for this equation. This is how we are going to write in our notebook. Equation D is 4p minus 3 equals to 13. In this we have to substitute p equals to 1. So when we are substituting p equals to 1, our RHS is 4p minus 3. Let us substitute this value. So it is going to be 4 into 1 minus 3. So it is 4 minus 3 equals to 1. So our RHS value is 1, but our LHS is 13. So RHS is not equals to LHS. So whatever value they have given is not a correct solution for this equation. And this is how we are going to write it in a notebook. Equation E is 4p minus 3 equals to 13. So in this equation, our RHS is 4p minus 3. In this, we have to substitute value for the variable p, that is minus 4. Let us substitute the value for p. 4 minus 4 minus 3. So 4 minus 4 will give us minus 16 and minus 3. So both are negative. So negative negative will be positive. So here we have to do addition. So 16 plus 3 will give us 19. But since the bigger number has negative sign, this 19 will be negative. So RHS value is minus 19, whereas our LHS value is 30. So again, RHS is not equals to LHS. For this value, this equation is not hold true, and the value given is not the correct solution for this equation. Equation F is 4p minus 3 equals to 13. So our RHS here is 4p minus 3, in which we have to substitute a value for the p, and that is 0. Let us substitute this value and we will get 4 into 0 minus 3. When 4 is multiplying with 0, we will get 0 minus 3. So answer here is minus 3. Our RHS value is minus 3. But LHS is 13. So RHS is not equals to LHS. So for this value, this equation doesn't hold true, and this is not the correct solution for this equation. Exercise 4.1, question number 3. Solve the following equations by trial and error method. Our equation here is 5p plus 2 equals to 17. In this equation, in this numerical, they haven't given us the value of p. We do not know the value of p. So they are asking us that we have to guess that by trial and error method, and we have to choose the correct value so that this equation will hold true. That when we will substitute the p's value, it will give us answer equals to 17. So our RHS will be equals to LHS. So one by one we are taking the numbers and we will see that for which p's value this equation will hold true. So first I am taking here p equals to 0. My RHS for this equation is 5p plus 2. So when I will substitute p's value, that is 0, I will get 0 plus 2 equals to 2. So RHS is 2, but LHS is 17. So here RHS is not equal to LHS. So this equation doesn't hold true for p equals to 0. Now let us take p equals to 1. So RHS here is 5p plus 2, in which I am going to substitute p's value. So 5 into 1 plus 2. I am going to get here 5 plus 2 equals to 7. But our LHS is 17 here. So RHS is not equal to LHS. So this equation doesn't hold true for p equals to 1. Let us take p equals to 2. So RHS here is 5p plus 2. When we will substitute p's value, we will get 5 into 2 plus 2. So 5 into 2, 10 plus 2 is 12, whereas my LHS is 17. So RHS is not equals to LHS. So this equation doesn't hold true for p equals to 2 also. Now let us take p equals to 3. So RHS here is 5p plus 2, and in this we are going to substitute p's value. So 5 into 3 plus 2. So 15 plus 2 will give us 17. So RHS is 17, and yes, our LHS is also 17. RHS is equals to LHS. So by trial and error method, we got the correct value for P, and that is P equals to 3. So when we are taking P equals to 3, this equation will hold true. And this is how we will write it in a notebook. Our second equation is 3m minus 14 equals to 4. So in this, one by one, we are going to guess the values for the m, and with trial and error method, we will see that for which value of m this equation is going to hold true. Let us take first, that is m equals to 0. Here we are going to take m equals to 0. So our RHS here is going to be 3 into 0 minus 14. So it is going to be 0 minus 14. So answer is minus 14. But minus 14 is not equals to 4. So RHS is not going to equal to LHS for m equals to 0. Now next we are going to take is m equals to 1. So in RHS, when we are putting m equals to 1, it is 3 into 1 minus 14. So 3 minus 14, we are going to get here minus 11. So minus 11 is not equal to 4. So RHS is not equals to LHS. This value is also incorrect. When we are taking m equals to 2, our RHS is going to be 3 into 2 minus 14. So 6 minus 14, we are going to get here minus 8. So minus 8 is not equal to 4. So again, RHS is not equal to LHS for m equals to 2. Now let us take m equals to 3. RHS equals to 3 into 3. Here we are going to substitute m's value, that is 3 minus 14. So we will get here 9 minus 14 equals to, we will get 5, and that too minus 5. So minus 5 is not equal to 4. So again RHS is not equals to LHS for m equals to 3. Let us take m equals to 4. So RHS going to be 3 into 4 minus 14. So 12 minus 14, we will get minus 2. So minus 2 is not equal to 4, and RHS is not equal to LHS for m equals to 4. Let us take m equals to 5 in RHS. So we will get 3 into 5 minus 40. So 15 minus 14, we will get 1. So 1 is not equal to 4. So here also RHS is not equals to LHS for m equals to 5. When we are taking m equals to 6, our RHS will be 3 into 6 minus 14. We will get 18 minus 14. So as an answer we will get 4. And here 4 is equal to 4, and our RHS equals to LHS, and our equation holds true for m equals to 6. So correct value of m is m equals to 6, and for that this equation holds true. Exercise 4.1, question number 4. Write equations for the following statement. So here they have given us one statement, and based on this statement we have to write equation. So first we have to understand the statement, that what statement says. So first is the sum of. Sum means we have to do addition here. Numbers x and 4. So we have to add x and 4. That means x plus 4, because they said sum of numbers x and 4 is. Is means equals to. So when we are adding these two numbers, we will get as an answer 9. That is the meaning of is. So now we got here our equation, that x plus 4 equals to 9. So this is our equation. Let us check this again. Sum of numbers x and 4. Yes. Sum of numbers x plus 4 is 9 equals to 9. That is how we are going to solve all these numericals. Second, 2 subtracted from y. So 2 is being subtracted from y. So here whenever the subtraction will be there, whatever number they have written first, that you have to write it after the second number. So 2 is being subtracted from y. So the meaning of this is y minus 2. So 2 is being subtracted from y. Is means equals to 8. So when we are subtracting 2 from y, we will get 8 as an answer. So y minus 2 equals to 8. So here what you have to understand is 2 is being subtracted from y, not y is being subtracted from 2. So accordingly you have to frame your equation. Third, 10 times a. When times come in the sentence, that means it is multiplication. Times means it is multiplication. 10 times means we have to multiply 10 with a. The meaning of 10 times a is 10 into a, or we can write like this also. that 10 times A is 70. Is 70 means equals to 70. So our equation here is 10A equals to 70, or we can also write like this, 10 in multiplication with A equals to 70. Fourth, the number B divided by 5. So B is divided by 5 means B will be in the numerator, divided by 5. So 5 will be in denominator. Gives means equals to 6. So this is our equation, B divided by 5 equals to 6. So is, gives, as an answer, all those things suggesting us to write equals to. Next is 3/4 of T. Of means again it is multiplication. So 3/4. What is 3/4? This is 3/4. This term is known as 3/4. So 3/4 of T. So 3/4 of T, we can write here multiplication, or simply we can write T is 15 equals to 15. So this is our equation. The sixth question is 7 times m. 7 times m means 7 into m. Times means it is multiplication. 7m into m plus, so we have to add here addition 7. So we are adding here 7. Gets you means equals to 77. So this is our equation, that 7m plus 7 equals to 77. All this is equals to. Next, 1/4 of a number. 1/4 is 1 divided by 4. Of means it is multiplication. A number x. So this is x minus 4. Minus means we are adding here subtracting sign. Minus 4 gives. Gives means equals to and then 4. So on the left hand side we are going to write 4 because it is after gives. So this is our equation, that 1/4 of x minus 4 will give us 4. Eighth sentence. If you take away 6, take away means subtraction. Taking away, subtracting, you are writing minus, all this suggesting subtraction. If you take away 6 from 6 times y, so 6 we are taking it from 6 times y. So 6 times y will come first. 6 times y is 6 into y. We are taking 6 from that. So minus 6. You get, so equals to 60. So 6y minus 6 equals to 60. Ninth sentence. If you add 3, so we are adding 3 to something, to 1/3 of z. Now 1/3 of z means 1/3. This is 1/3 of. Of means it is multiplication, and this is z. This is 1/3 of z. You get means equals to 30. So 1/3 of z, into that when we are adding 3, it will give us 30. So that is how we are going to interpreting each and every statement, and we are going to make equation. It is not hard. Some of the terminology, once you will get it with hands-on practice, you will learn that how to write equation. That of and times suggest you multiplication, take away, subtracting, minus, you have to do subtraction, is gets you as answer, gives, get, for all those words you have to write equals to. Exercise 4.1, question number 5. Write the following equations in statement form. So they have given us here equation and we have to write or we have to explain this equation into the word form or in a statement. So in this, let us see that how many terms are there and how many terms we need to address in our statement. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Total 5 terms are there which needs to be there in our statement. So this is addition of p plus 4. So let us first write that the addition of. So addition of, now we are going to write here numbers. Which two numbers we have added here? P and 4. So addition of p and 4. Now we have to write equals to. So we are going to write here is as equals to. So is 15. That is going to be our answer. So the addition of p and 4 is 15 or will give us 15. Like that we can write a statement. So this is a statement for first equation. Second equation. M minus 7 equals to 3. When it is an addition, it will be easy because in any sequence you can add the number. Either p plus 4 or 4 plus p. It will give you same result. But this will not be the case with subtraction. Here we have to be very specific that which number is being subtracted from which number. If we will write that the subtraction of m minus 7. Now we do not know whether we have to do m minus 7 or 7 minus m. So this is wrong. So in subtraction we have to be very specific that we have to subtract 7 from m. So that we have to write into the statement. That 7 subtracted from m. So this specifically tells us that it is m minus 7. 7 subtracted from m is 3. That means the answer of this subtraction is 3. So whenever there is a subtraction, we have to take care that which number is being subtracted from which number. Third, 2m equals to 7. Whenever there is a multiplication, we are writing either multiplication or times. So here I am going to write times. So this word I am going to use to indicate the multiplication. So it is 2 multiplied by m. So I am going to write here 2 times m is 7 equals to 7. 2 times m means 2 is multiplied by m is 7. Fourth, m divided by 5 equals to 3. So same way we will write it here that m divided by 5 is 3. So to write the equation in words is very simple. Only things you have to take care of some of the terminology like times, then divided, then wherever the equals to is there we are going to write is, and whenever there is a subtraction it is a special case and we have to take care that which number is being subtracted from which number. Fifth, 3m divided by 5 equals to 6. Now here multiplication is also there and division is also there. So this two we have to address in our statement. So for multiplication I am going to write 3 times m. Now this 3 times m is being divided by 5. So same thing I am writing here, divided by 5. That is 3 times m divided by 5 is 6. So that is how we are going to write this. Sixth one, 3p plus 4 equals to 5. So here one multiplication is also there and addition is also there. So let us first address this multiplication, that 3 times P. So both the things we have to address in our statement. Let us first address this. So let us first address our addition. That first, the addition of two numbers. Which two numbers? 3p. That means 3 times p. And 4 is 25. So that is how for the addition. This is a standard statement. The addition of 3 times p and 4 is 25. Seventh, 4p minus 2. So here there is a subtraction. So we have to be specific that which number is being subtracted from which number. So we are going to write here that 2 subtracted from this number. So this number is 4 into p. That means 4 times p. Then equals to. That means it is 18 is the answer. So 2 subtracted from 4 times p is 18. Eighth, p by 2 plus 2 equals to 8. So this is addition. So let us first write the addition of. Now we have to write two numbers. First number is p divided by 2. So that we are going to write here p divided by 2 and 2 is 8. So this is one number, p divided by 2 and 2. So this is a complete addition. Is means equals to 8. So p divided by 2 and 2, when we are adding this two number, we will get 8. Exercise 4.1, question number 6. Set up an equation in the following cases. So here they have given us some of the details. We have to interpret it and we have to write equation for that. Let us understand this. Irfan says that he has 7 marbles, more than 5 times the marbles Parmit has. Irfan has 37 marbles. Take M to be the number of Parmit's marble. Now we have here two straight information that we have to take Parmit's marble equals to M. So let us first write Parmit's marble. So the count of Parmit's marble is M. That is what they have asked us to take. Now Irfan has 37 marbles. So we know that Irfan's marble count, that is 37. So here we are going to write 37. Now we have to frame equation based on this statement. Irfan says, so Irfan is saying that he has this many marbles, that we have to write it in equation. So we are actually going to write Irfan's marble in equation. Irfan says that he has 7 marbles more than 5 times the marbles Parmit has. Now how many marbles Parmit has? That is M. Parmit has M marbles and 5 times marbles Parmit has. That means it is 5M. Now let us check this detail. That 7 marbles more than. So that means 5M. He has 7 more marbles. Then 5 times M. So here I am going to write 5M and then I am going to add 7. And who says this? Irfan says. Who has 37 marble? That means this many marbles is going to equal to 37. Because Irfan says that he has this many marbles. But actually Irfan has 37. Equation we will write that will give us this answer, that is 37. So he says 7 marbles more than 5 times marbles Parmit has. 5 times marble Parmit has. So Parmit has M number of marbles. So here we are going to multiply 5 with M, that is 5 times M. Now 7 marbles more than that. So we have added here 7 and then equals to 37. So that is what Irfan's count of marbles. So our equation here is 5m plus 7 equals to 37. Exercise 4.1, question number 6. Lakshmi's father is 49 years old. He is 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. Take Lakshmi's age by y years. Take Lakshmi's age to be y years. So here we have two information. First is this and second is this. So we have to take Lakshmi's age equals to y years. We know that Lakshmi's father's age is 49 years. Now we have to make equation for this Lakshmi's father's age. That is what they have given the detail in this statement. That he is 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. Now what is Lakshmi's age? Lakshmi's age here is y. So 3 times Lakshmi's age will give us 3y. Now again from this 3y also he is 4 years older. That means we have to add here 4 because here he is older by 4 years. So we have to add 4 here into 3y. So this is father's age and that we know. So 3y plus 4, that is our equation. But what is this 3y plus 4? It is Lakshmi's father's age. That we know, that is 49 years. So that equals to 49 years. So when we are adding this 3y plus 4, it should give us 49 years. So our answer here is 3y plus 4 equals to 49. Exercise 4.1, question number 6, third question. The teacher tells the class that highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks plus 7. Highest score is 87 and take the lowest score to be L. So we have two information here. Let us write that first. That lowest score, that we have to take L, and highest score equals to 87. We know this two information. Now let us set equation for this. That teachers tells the class that the highest mark. So we are going to frame equation for highest mark. Now what is the highest score? 87. So answer should be 87 because we are going to make equation for 87. Obtained by student in her class is twice the lowest. Twice the lowest means 2 multiplied by lowest score. Now what is lowest score? Lowest score is L. So 2L plus 7. So we are going to write here twice the lowest score plus 7. Now what is this? This information, highest score. The teacher told that the highest mark is this much. So this is going to be equals to 87. So this is our equation, that 2L plus 7 equals to 87. Exercise 4.1, question number 6, fourth one. In an isosceles triangle. Now what is isosceles triangle? Let us understand that first. This is a triangle in which the two sides are equal. These two sides are equal and as a result, these two angles are also equal. The measure of these angles are also equal because these two sides are equal. Now the addition of all the three angle is 180 degree in this triangle, in all the triangle. So 180 degree will be the addition of all the angles in this triangle. Now they are saying that in isosceles triangle, the vertex angle, What is vertex angle? This angle is vertex angle. This is vertex angle, and these two are the base angle. These two are the base angle. Both the base angles measures are same. Whatever degree angle they are same because they are from isosceles triangle. These two sides are equal and measure of these two angles are also equal. So both the base angles are having same measure. Now let us check the equation. The statement. In an isosceles triangle, the vertex angle is twice either base angle. Why they have written either? Either means any one of it. Because we have two base angle here. Both the angles are base angle. So they are saying either base angle. So any one of it. Let base angle be B in degree. They have given the information that measure of base angle equals to B. So this is how our isosceles triangle will be, that here it is B, here also it is B. That measure of base angle is B. Remember that the sum of angles of triangle is 180 degree. Now vertex angle, let us take that A. But here they are saying that the vertex angle is twice either the base angle. So vertex angle is twice either the base angle. So only one B we are taking because they said either base angle. That means any one of it. So we are taking here B. So that is vertex angles measure, that 2 times B will be the measure of vertex angle. Now equals to what? Equals to 180 degree. So we have to write that how to add all this angles so that it will come to 180 degree. Let us write measure of all these angles. Base angle we know it is B. Another base angle we know it is B. And the vertex angle it is 2 times B. So B plus B plus 2B equals to 180. Now this all are B, so we can add them and we will get 4B. So our equation here will be 4B equals to 180. How we got here 4B? B for base angle, B for base angle, and we have written here 2B because they said that vertex angles measure is 2 times one of the base angle. So that's why we have written here 2B. So that's why we got here 4B. So 4B equals to 180. 180 is the fixed measure of addition of all the 3 angles of triangle. So thank you for watching and learning with us. If you have any doubt, please comment down below. I'll see you in next video. Till then, keep learning, keep sharing. And don't forget to subscribe, Learn Yourself.